Is it too late to prepare? Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. That's what we're going to talk about today. But first off, if you guys like the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, share the videos, ring the little bell notification thing. All those things help us out. I really appreciate it. If you guys know me, if you've been around the channel for long enough, you probably know what my answer is and where I'm going to go. But first off, let's talk about some things. Let's talk about the likelihood of economic collapse. Yeah, there's that. What about the bubble bursting? The housing bubble? Yeah, really? Okay, what about crop failures? What about food shortages? What about increasing prices, inflation, meat shortages? All these things, looming war with China that some people are talking about, that they're chomping at the bit for. I don't know. There's a lot of things though. What about the recent past, last year? Put us into SHTF. Basically, we're in like year 2 of SHTF. And then all the other stuff that is on the horizon. Legislation, different things. So what is my answer? Is it too late to prepare? Well, I'll tell you what, people have been saying that for a long time. And if we had listened to them all along, nobody ever would have started preparing, right? So is it too late to prepare? No, it's never too late to prepare. Just like it's never too late to learn something new, to learn a new skill. It's never too late to start exercising. It's never too late to start eating right. It's never too late to quit smoking, quit drinking, those kind of things, to better yourself. You always have time. Even if we are close to collapse, even if we are close to war, whatever it may be, the thing is, you still have some time. And if you never start, you'll never be prepared. So think about that. You have to start somewhere. You have to start now. You have to start today. Pause this video, go to the store, and buy yourself some preps. Now seriously, you got to start. Don't ever procrastinate preparedness. That's one of the opposite things on the spectrum from preparedness. Procrastination is opposite of preparedness because we can't procrastinate. We are thinking ahead. We're planning ahead. We are forward thinking instead of reactionary. We're proactive instead of reactive, right? Yeah. When everybody was going after toilet paper, we were going after other things, right? We've talked about that recently. It is never too late to prepare. So don't ever think it's too late. All the calamities, all the fear porn out there, all the this is happening now, the end is now kind of stuff. We are faced with challenges, yes. There are things on the horizon. There always are. There always has been. Don't ever think that you shouldn't start because, it's too late. It's never too late. Get yourself some food storage. Buy yourself a couple of bags of beans and rice and some spices to go with them. Maybe some extra boxes of mac and cheese. Maybe some pasta sauce, some canned veggies, some canned fruit, some canned meats. Extra things like that when you go to the store. Maybe grab yourself a water filter, a good quality water filter. Like a Sawyer, mini Sawyer is a good water filter. Stay away from the life straw. Don't like it. Don't recommend it. But there's all those things, do you have a pocket knife? Buy one. Do you have an ability to start fire? Buy a couple lighters. Buy some extra gauze, some extra bandages, some extra 91% alcohol for cleaning wounds and stuff like that. There's a lot to preparedness, yes, but start now. If you haven't started, start now. If you are, then continue doing what you're doing. What am I going to do? Pretty much what I always do. If there is some big thing that I know is going to happen or I feel is a high likelihood of happening, I usually go out and bump it up a notch. I usually buy a little extra, especially on the stuff that helps me get to those self-words, self-reliant, self-sufficient. Those things are big on my priority list. Seeds, stockpiling seeds, both kinds, is very important. But the ability to grow your own food is very, very important. If you have the ability to grow your own food, raise your own animals, produce your own calories, then you may be much better off to weather any storm that comes our way. Any calamity, any chaos, any collapse, any EMP, any natural disaster, stuff like that. Okay, natural disaster, yeah, you may lose your garden or your chickens or something like that. True, but the odds are that even though it may not happen to you, it may not happen to you directly, that it might happen. And that things will happen. We just don't know when, where, and how. So think about that. Always be preparing. Like I say, prep a little every day. Do it, seriously, prep a little every day. Fitness is a big one. Fitness is a big one. Stockpiling food, water, all those things, of course, the normal prepper things. Just continue what you're doing. Don't listen to all this stuff like the world is ending tomorrow. Gather intel. Know what's going on around you. Be aware of the situation, of course. But keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on increasing your preparedness. If you're spending $10 a week, try to bump it to 15 or 20. Whatever amount you're doing, try to increase it. Try to increase it by 10% a month. You'll get there. It may be slow. Finances are tough and tight for a lot of people. I know, I get it. But you got to start somewhere and you got to do it. It is very important. Beans and rice are very cheap. Not as cheap as it used to be. That's one thing I noticed the other day when I was at Costco. Okay, so their bag, they now have Kirkland bag branded rice. 25-pound bag for 13-ish, $14, which used to be under $9. It's about a $4 increase per 25 pounds. That's not massive, but that's a pretty big change. Their 25-pound bags of beans that they stopped carrying for a while, the pinto beans, I noticed that they do have them back now. They've had them back for a little while, actually. That bag is like $18 versus the $12, $11 or $12 it used to be. So that's about $6. About $6 more for 25-pound bags. So obviously beans have gone up more than rice. But these things are going up. Some people say that food prices aren't going up. Well, that's not true for what I've seen. I looked at some steaks. Didn't get any of those, especially the ones I was looking at. I forget which one they were, but they're good steaks. $26 a pound. The same steaks that I used to pay $15, $16 a pound for, so they're like $10 more a pound. It's almost doubled. That's crazy. So prices are increasing. Make sure you are increasing your preps, because our ability to continue buying what we're used to buying may be limited, and it may be shut down completely. So that is why producing your own calories is so important. Raising your own chickens, having your own cows if you can, goats, sheep, turkeys, guinea hens, rabbits, whatever it may be, pigs, whatever you want to eat. Raise what you eat though, and grow what you eat. Make sure that you're doing that. Don't just grow a bunch of stuff because you found seeds at your local feed store, Walmart, whatever it may be, and you're like, oh, I'll just grow that. Well, if you won't eat it, then don't do it. But also, keep in mind that to keep a wide variety of seeds, even stuff that you may not be interested in, that may not be very appealing to your appetite right now, because if there is a total collapse situation, you may have to eat some stuff that you may not normally eat that is good for you and healthy, like all the fruits and vegetables that grow in your garden are going to be healthy for you, and they're going to give you the nutrients, the micronutrients and the macronutrients that you need to perform at a higher level. You're not going to be sitting a desk job anymore. You're going to be out there being active. You're going to be out there doing the things, keeping track of everything, patrolling, setting security, gardening, taking care of your livestock, foraging, hunting, fishing, all those things. They take strength, takes energy. You need to feed your body the correct things, the things it needs, in order to be able to perform at the highest level. And fitness goes right along with that also. So make sure that when you're buying preps, that you are buying a good variety. Make sure you have fruits in your preps. Canned fruit works great. Freeze-dried fruit works great. Dried fruit, yeah, it may not last as long, but make sure you have things also. Don't forget fats, like peanut butter. If you have eggs and the ability to produce eggs, great. They also make powdered butter. Don't forget butter. Butter will last a long time. There's a lot of things to think about. I know, I get it. But make sure that you are staying level-headed in this chaotic world. I get it. There's a lot on our plates now. But at lots of different times in our past, there has been a lot on people's plates. And it hasn't been the end-all, be-all. So just keep that in mind. Stay positive. Be uplifted. And know that what you're doing is right. And that even if you haven't started yet, that you can do it. You can start. You can get a basic level of preparedness. It's not that difficult to get an extra month or 2 or 3 of food, especially beans and rice. It may not be the best. It may not taste the best. Make sure you get spices to go with it. There's cheap spices, garlic, salt, onion powder, some stuff like that, some sugar, some flour. You know, that doesn't cost much money. So please do that. Please make sure that you're preparing and store it properly so that rats, mice, bugs, stuff like that can't get in it, please. Yeah, that's, there's a lot going around. There's a lot going on. And I hope you guys are staying motivated, that you're still doing the things. We do have time to prepare. Right up until the end, you always have time to prepare. Even if, say EMP happens, everything shuts down. You jump on your bike, run to the store, grab a couple things. Why not? While you can. Think about it. Stay positive. I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please comment on the videos. Please share the videos. And do the same for other preparedness channels or other channels you like. Gardening channels, homesteading channels, all those kind of things. We all really need the help. And we all really appreciate it. So thank you for being here. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day and blessings to you and yours.